There's news that has the entire fandom shocked and talking nonstop. News that seems to confirm what fans have only dared to whisper about all this time. Wang Yibo can't live without Xiao Zhan. Yes, you heard right. After years of rumors, speculation, and moments filled with secret glances, the media has finally revealed the truth. Is this just ordinary gossip? Or has the world finally seen something that only those who follow every step and interaction of these two stars could feel? Let's explore it together, from a flashback of their early closeness to the signs that show that Xiao Zhan is not just a friend to Wang Yibo, but someone so important that his presence feels vital in the young actor's life. It all started with the Untamed, the drama that changed both of their lives. When they first met on set, the chemistry that developed was not only between their characters, Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji, but also between the two real people behind the roles. Wang Yibo, known for being quiet, cold, and unapproachable, suddenly showed a side of himself that was rarely seen. He became more open, smiled more often, and even seemed comfortable joking in front of the camera, all because of one person, Xiao Zhan. For fans who had been watching from the beginning, this change was too obvious to ignore. They are not just compatible co-workers on a big project, but like two souls who have found balance in each other. Xiao Zhan with his gentleness, and Yibo with his mysterious calmness. Two personalities that complement each other, forming an almost magical harmony. In several old interviews, Yibo once answered a question about who could make him feel at peace amid the pressures of the entertainment world. His answer? Xiao Zhan. The words were simple, but the impact was extraordinary. For someone like Wang Yibo, who is known to be very reserved and rarely shows his emotional side, mentioning someone's name directly in such a context is a big deal. And not only that, his expression when he mentioned Xiao Zhan's name was full of warmth, as if there was a feeling that couldn't be explained by the word friendship alone. Fans immediately picked up on that signal. They knew, from the way his gaze softened, from how his smile slowly appeared when that name was mentioned, that Xiao Zhan was not just an ordinary figure to him. After the Untamed, the two rarely appeared together. Many thought their relationship might have grown distant due to busy schedules or external pressures. But for true fans, that distance actually revealed something deeper. Every time Xiao Zhan's name came up in Yibo's interviews, his eyes would change. There was a mix of nostalgia, admiration, and something resembling longing. Even in brief moments like spontaneous reactions on stage, Yibo seemed to be searching for someone, and fans knew exactly who that person was. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan is no less transparent. He once said that there is someone who always motivates him to stay strong, even when the world feels heavy. He didn't mention any names, but his expression spoke volumes. Fans unanimously said, "We know who he means." What makes this relationship even more captivating are all the little things that seem unplanned. When they are at an event, even if they are not sitting next to each other, the camera always captures moments where one of them glances at the other. Wang Yibo's eyes seem to have a special radar. Every time Xiao Zhan smiles, Yibo will turn his head, as if the smile is silently calling him. On the other hand, Xiao Zhan is often seen secretly peeking at Yibo, then quickly looking down with a small smile. No words are spoken, but their gestures speak volumes. Fans even refer to these moments as their silent language, where a single glance is enough to convey 1,000 unspoken emotions. For years, Chinese media tried to ignore or cover up their closeness. But the internet has eyes, and the fandom is too smart to be fooled. After old photos, videos, and even subtle messages from their interviews spread, the media finally couldn't stay silent anymore. Several outlets began writing neutral articles, but they clearly pointed to one conclusion. Wang Yibo cannot be separated from Xiao Zhan's shadow. Every time he wins an award, Xiao Zhan's name somehow always appears in the comment section. Every time he takes on a new project, fans ask, does Xiao Zhan know? Has he seen it? And when Yibo appeared lethargic or overly quiet at public events, many speculated that he might be missing someone he couldn't freely meet. This sentence, spoken by Yibo in a promotional interview several years ago, has now gone viral again. At the time, he was asked about someone who changed his view of the world. He smiled, looked down, and replied in a soft voice. "He is still in my life, somehow. Who is he?" It didn't take long for fans to figure it out. Xiao Zhan is the only person who fits that description. Someone who came into Yibo's life and changed everything without saying much. The two of them rarely appear together now, but that's precisely why every little interaction is so precious. A simple like on social media, a smile when one of their names is mentioned in an interview, or even a reflection appearing on a fan's screen. All of these are proof of the love hidden behind the silence. To many, their relationship may be a mystery, but to those who understand, Yibo's silence and Xiao Zhan's smile are not signs of something ending. They are a form of protection. They know the world won't easily accept them, so they choose to protect each other in the quietest way possible: silence. Now, after all these years, one thing remains the same. Every time their names are mentioned, the world seems to pause for a moment. There is nostalgia, there is love, there is something greater than just friendship. Yibo may rarely speak, but his actions speak much louder. He continues to support from behind the scenes, keeping his distance but still connected, like two stars in the night sky that never touch, yet their light greets each other from afar. And when the media finally acknowledged that Wang Yibo couldn't live without Xiao Zhan, fans could only smile, because they had known it all along. Since the first glance, since the first laugh, since all the little moments that made their hearts flutter. In the end, their story is not about who owns whom. It is a story about two souls who understand each other more than anyone else. Two hearts that find home even in the midst of a harsh and restrictive world. Xiao Zhan may be Yibo's calm, and Yibo may be Xiao Zhan's strength. They don't need to say it, because true love doesn't always need to be announced. Sometimes, it just needs to be felt, in silence, in a glance, in every step they take, even if they're not walking side by side. Maybe what the media says is true: Wang Yibo can't live without Xiao Zhan. But for true fans, that truth isn't new. They have seen it from the beginning, from the way Yibo looks, from the way Xiao Zhan smiles, and from the silence that speaks the loudest. Do you feel the same way? Is their love still alive, hidden behind all that secrecy? Write your opinion in the comments section, and don't forget, true love always finds its way, even in the world of celebrities.